One morning, I heard a bunch of crows cawing loudly around the power lines not far from the crow bar.
Hey, you nasty bastard.
Shortly thereafter, my husband called up to me and said there was a big turkey vulture in the yard.
I'm about 20 feet away. I think. 20.
I ran to my office window and saw several vultures diving into my backyard. One of them in particular was huge. It was like a small aircraft compared to the birds I usually see. I'd never come so close to a bird so large inside of a neighborhood before. My bird feeder camera missed all this, of course, so I grabbed my cell phone and headed downstairs. By the time I got there, my husband had discovered what all the fuss had been about. A likely roadkill victim next to the sidewalk beside our house, right underneath the power lines the crows had been calling from earlier. That brings me to this single vulture I found at the scene. I would soon learn that this is actually a black vulture, not a turkey vulture.
That's gotta be a squirrel. Oh dear.
What I had seen earlier was most likely several black vultures chasing a single turkey vulture.
Okay, now he's starting to be like, F off.
According to the website of the Hawk Mountain Sanctuary Association, turkey vultures have an unusually keen sense of smell, while black vultures can only find food by sight. While searching for food, black vultures typically fly at higher altitudes than turkey vultures and monitor the behavior of predators and other scavengers. They frequently follow successful turkey vultures to carcasses and then aggressively chase them away. Indeed, there was no sign of the turkey vulture anywhere. No crows either.
Just want to get a little bit more detail on your pretty face.
I was soon approached by a neighbor who, no lie, is kind of a vulture enthusiast. He's the one who clued me into the fact that we'd been visited by two different species of vulture.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
In this clip, I'm just now learning that there are even more vultures right above my head. It looks like the vultures are feeding on parts of the carcass up in the oak tree.
God.
I wonder if this is a breeding pair with one offspring still hanging around. Juvenile crows, at least, sometimes stay with their parents for years.
Yeah, time for a GoPro. Alright, it's fucking cold.
I was freezing my butt off outside, so I went back up to the office to see if I could get a shot of the vultures from there. Unfortunately, the sun was not cooperating. My husband had better luck with his iPhone than I did with my Android. But I want to show you something interesting on my footage. Watch the background very closely toward the bottom center of the screen. You'll see a bird circling off in the distance. Notice how it wobbles a lot as it soars. This is characteristic of a turkey vulture. Is this the black vulture or the turkey?
Black vulture, yeah. Right on the base or the...
Notice that black vultures are not completely black. They have white-tipped wings.
That's a squirrel, right? Yeah, so I thought they were raising hell because they were going to come eat at the crow feeder, but they were talking about that, and then the vulture showed up.
Yeah, it just recently started. They were like a couple blocks away.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you can see my crow decoy up on the roof where that window is cracked open.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So, like you heard in that last clip, the crows are back, and I think they've brought reinforcements. Soon after this, my husband removed the carcass, which was too big to be a squirrel, by the way, so probably a rabbit. I kind of want to see the vultures again sometime, but I'm definitely not going to put out food for them. If you enjoyed this video, please like it or leave a comment. And as always, everyone, thank you for bird watching.